Your day sitting, you might have experienced some of the symptoms of piriformis syndrome. It sounds very serious. A lot of people commonly call it office chair butt.
And here to tell us more about this condition with tips and exercises to help your butt and back feel better is body and posture expert Liza Egboga. Welcome back to the show. Happy New Year. Good to see you.
Welcome back. Yeah. Okay, so this might sound a little bit silly, but piriformis syndrome, it's actually really, really common. So I guess in a sense, that's okay. Even Andie MacDowell, the actress, she recently revealed that she has been diagnosed with this. So tell us a little bit more about this condition and what are the symptoms?
Okay, so within minutes of sitting, your glute muscles stop firing, or they reduce their firing, and this is especially true of a muscle called your gluteus medius, which is your main stabilizer muscle for your pelvis. So when this happens, over time they get weak, they atrophy, which means that you're losing some of that muscle mass, and then that can lead to like deep aches and pains in your glutes, numbness, and other symptoms. And we call this, dead butt syndrome, lower cross syndrome, gluteal amnesia, piriformis syndrome, most recently, office chair butt.
All right, is this something we should be concerned about?
Absolutely. So when those muscles are weak, because they're the main stabilizer for your pelvis, your hip flexor will tighten up, which means lower back pain. You'll have less stability.
So hip flexor's in front.
Yeah, exactly. And it attaches to your lower back. Okay. So that's why it can lead to lower back pain. But then also, since it stabilizes your pelvis, it can lead to knee pain and even foot pain.
No way.
And not only that, if your glute muscles are weak and they're atrophied, your backside's gonna flatten and sag.
Oh, we can't have that.
So, yeah.
No, we will not
have that.
We will not go down like that.
Forget about the knee pain. We cannot have a flat butt.
Oh, my God. Okay. So here's why we are so excited you're here. You're gonna give us exercises that we can all do to battle office chair butt. It is a crisis.
It is.
Okay?
It is.
And you say, though, this will actually help lift our glutes, and you're gonna start with actually something called shallow squats.
Absolutely. So we'll get into the middle of our mats here.
Okay.
And you can either keep your arms at your side or you can keep them out to the front. And then what you wanna do is a chair's behind. You don't have to sit all the way in the chair, but like about halfway there, and then come on up. So you go down, and then you use your glutes to bring you back up.
Okay.
So down.
And glutes are your butt muscles.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah,
so those are your glutes here. So your hips are flexing, your glutes are bringing you back up.
And we're using the maximus and the medius with this one.
Yes, well, you're using your quads, you're using your hamstrings, you're using all the glute muscles.
Okay, because my next question was like, what muscles is this working? But there's a bunch.
Yeah, so as I mentioned, the quad, the hamstring, and the glutes. And this is great because these muscles all support the glute muscles, which means that if you're strengthening them, the weaker glute medius muscle doesn't have to work as hard.
I have a quick follow-up because, if you want to start with like a little gentle, but like you get extra points the lower you go.
Well,
Club Days coming through. Club Days coming through.
Well,
can we get lower?
Well, in this case, it's not a competition.
We didn't do it like that.
Right.
Yeah, no, actually, no, we don't want to go deeper.
Oh, okay.
So this exercise is specifically for pir syndrome, and so that's why we want to keep it shallow.
Keep it shallow.
We don't need to go all the way down.
We don't need to drop it
no need to,
Okay. All right, so next up, we're going to do a standing bent knee side leg lift.
Yes.
Show us how this one's done.
So our feet are still shoulder width apart. You're going to put a little bit of a bend in the knee.
Okay.
And then you want to just raise that leg up using your glutes. So it's like you're a dog peeing on a fire hydrant.
Bent leg?
Yeah, exactly.
They're both bent.
Yeah.
It is a fire hydrant.
Yeah. And then you're using this glute to bring this up.
Ooh, that's good.
Yes, and the amazing part about this is you're working your glute med by bringing that up, but also the glute med on your standing leg. So this is great for stabilization, and this is one of the best exercises you can do for piriformis syndrome.
All right, and how does this help us specifically?
Literally, it strengthens the glute med muscle, and it's amazing for piriformis syndrome because that is your main pelvic stabilizer.
This side is my bad side. Yeah, this is my bad side. Okay, we have another exercise, and we all know and love. It's the side plank. Do we love it?
No, I don't know. So I'm gonna have to face. I'm gonna face away from you, so you guys are just gonna have to follow me, okay?
Okay.
So we're gonna go down on our side. So we'll have one hand out, and then you can put your feet on top of each other. Now, if you find that challenging, You can also go down onto your elbow
on
and do
up.
this.
Okay.
Wait.
And then if you still feel that this is challenging, you can drop down and do it on your knees. But the key thing is you want to feel your core muscles working and keeping you up. And then over time, if you're doing this exercise and you find it's too easy on your elbow, you can go up.
All right, listen, I'm holding this because I'm trying to look good on TV,
Yes.
but how long do we have to do this?
Okay, we
Yeah,
can come on
okay, so
down.
the question is, like, I actually felt that fully.
Right? I
Yeah.
was like, let's wrap that one up.
Okay, what is that actually working?
So
I mean,
this-
we know it when we're doing it.
Yeah.
It's amazing because it works your core muscles, and these core muscles help support the rest of your spine and take some of the load off of your glute med. And not only that, it'll give you a snatch waist, which is also great for your
shoot.
glutes as well.
God, okay. Okay.
Amazing.
As you were saying.
Yes.
All right.
Thank you very much. You just need to start with the important information. All right, so moving on, we're gonna do the standing back kick. How do we do
Yes,
this one?
so exactly as it sounds, you're going to be kicking back. So imagine that someone's behind you, and you want to put a little bend in this leg, and then you want to kick them with the bottom of your foot. So it's like you're kicking them, but you're also pushing them back.
Okay.
And you're really using that glute muscle to do that.
Okay.
How hard are we kicking?
Yeah.
Like,
The thing is, you're less so focused on giving them harm, but you really just want to push them so that they're stepping back. So it's a push.
Push.
Right? So you're really using that glute muscle.
I'll pretend
to
it's my
push
first
back.
kiss. Ah!
Exactly. Perfect.
oh, this is good. I like
Yeah.
this. Okay, we're down to our last exercise, and you call this the seated piriformis stretch.
Yes, so let's bring our chairs over. And we're going to sit.
Okay.
And then you want to bring your leg over your other leg so that your ankle is resting
Y'all do
on...
this.
Yeah, you guys can
You
do
do
this. You
this.
can do it with us.
So your ankle's resting on your thigh, and you should feel a really great stretch in your glute.
Yeah, yeah.
So this feels amazing. And then if you feel like you want some more, you can actually grab your leg here, and then you can use your arms to pull your inside.
I
And
got
you
it like that.
really feel a great stretch.
Stay here. I'm stiff as wood.
Oh.
Can you do it?
I can, but it hurts.
I can go this far. This is
Yeah,
it.
so
Live.
this is a good hurt, and it's an amazing stretch because it's stretching that piriformis muscle, and because our sciatic nerve runs behind it or through it, by stretching the piriformis muscle,
Yeah.
you're taking pressure off of the sciatic nerve, and you're loosening that muscle that tightens up and gives you a lot of the pain.
All right, Liza, thank you so much for sharing these exercises with us. We really appreciate it.